Winchester, we're told from the outset, is inspired by actual events. The Winchester Mystery House is a tourist attraction in San Jose, California. It's where Sarah Winchester, widow of the founder of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, lived as an elderly woman and was, she claimed, haunted by the ghosts of those killed by the weapons from which her husband had made his fortune. This strange story has become the basis for a made-in-Melbourne feature film from the talented Spierig Brothers, Michael and Peter, German-born twins who grew up in Sydney and Brisbane, and whose previous films include the superlative Predestination. Helen Mirren in Widow's Weeds plays the reclusive Mrs. Winchester, who, according to the film, has become convinced that her house is filled with ghosts that have to be imprisoned and prevented from escaping. This has become such an obsession that the directors of the company, over which she still commands control, want her declared insane. Arthur Bates, Tyler Coppin, an emissary of the company, is sent to summon laudanum-addicted Dr. Eric Price, Jason Clarke, a psychiatrist who miraculously survived after being shot, by a Winchester, by his suicidal wife, Laura Brent. Price accepts that he's expected to declare the old lady mad, but he needs the $600 he's offered to pay his debts. So he moves into the mysterious house and before long is experiencing ghostly visitations himself. From the outside, the house, which looks strangely artificial, has the appearance of a work in progress. It contains more than 100 rooms and is constantly being rebuilt. Workmen labour day and night, building winding staircases that lead nowhere. Also living in the house is Mrs. Winchester's niece, Marion Marriott, Sarah Snook, and her young son, Henry, Finn Skiluna O'Prey. And as we discover in the film's prologue, they don't sleep easily. The ghosts of which Mrs. Winchester is so afraid are at all times too real. Visually, Winchester is impressive, for which cinematographer Ben Knott and production designer Matthew Putland deserve full credit alongside the Spierigs. Mirren does the tormented Grande Dame with great style, while Clarke and Snook, as the few normal characters around, look convincingly haunted. But, despite the fact that the film is inspired by actual events, it doesn't make much sense even on its own chosen level. Nor, crucially, is it all that creepy. There are a few shock moments, a few unexpected appearances from nasty-looking characters, a few scenes in which Henry's eyes suddenly turn from brown to milky, indications that he's been taken over by a ghost. But despite all the talent on display, the film is not as subtly creepy as, say, The Innocents, and nor is it the sort of full-bore horror film The Exorcist was. Instead, it's something in between. Agreeable enough, but lightweight. More was expected from the directors of Predestination. I'm giving it 3 stars.